Can you all hear the question? No. She's asking about a draft. What's your position? What do you think about a draft? And she's arguing about, she's making the case for why a draft might make some sense. Here's what I think. I think there are problems with those who, first of all, we don't treat those who wear the uniform of the United States of America with the dignity and respect that they've earned. They're not treated the way they should in terms of pay, in terms of benefits, and I'll come back to that in a minute. Let me answer your question directly. I am not in favor of the draft. There's a reason for it. Because I think that the reason people are talking about the draft now is because of the strains put on our military by Bush in this war. And the answer to that is not a draft. The answer is to get out of Iraq. That's the answer. So what I would do, I do think that our volunteer army is important because it's very difficult to sustain a war over a long period of time. As long as you have a volunteer army and you're not outsourcing everything to Blackwater and private contractors. Because what happens is the American people will not, it can't be sustained if the American people don't support it, so long as you have a strong democratic volunteer army. So, first of all, I think the answer is not a draft. I think the answer is to get our troops out of Iraq. It is true that Bush has completely worn out our military. He's used the reserve and the guard for things they were never intended to be used for. He's had these multiple deployments, and the tempo of the deployments has been so high that it's worn people down. And our equipment is completely worn out, which unfortunately puts America in a difficult position. But I think the answer to that is to get out of Iraq, and I don't favor a draft. That's what I think.